So, it's been a while since I did this, since my last group stage game in the ITSL, I think. And now I played the first playoff game against Sherzan Hirji. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it, I spelled incorrectly. And Animal in Space. As you can see, my rating advantage is so symbolic I can barely be called a favorite anymore. However, interestingly, in the last few weeks, in my period of decline of sorts, actually against 1800 players, I did pretty good, whereas I lost an astonishing number of games against 1700 players, and even some against ones below. One or two games only, but still. So I probably should be glad that my opponent has a reasonably high rating. And let us see, this is first game of 2 or 3. I hope for a better hand. Okay, I'll try to take my time for this game, since not taking my time has been the reason for quite a few of my losses. Okay, social governance, Nasser, and the factors. Standard setup, no reason to deviate. Damn it. So, options here would be go for Europe with socialist government and an Italy coup with de Gaulle, or play it safe with Nasser. Relatively safe, of course. If I had a 4-up, I would have went for Italy, certainly. As things are now, not so sure. On the other hand, I do have special relationship, so it would be beneficial for me. And I chose wrong already. Damn it. Let's see, how wrong was I? Not horribly so, at least. And I did get Italy out of the deal. I wonder, by the way, which is better, negating Middle East headline or getting Italy with a low roll, so there's still significant work to be done. Okay, no rush, no rush. Got a stroke of bad luck, got a stroke of, well, rolling a 3 on a coup is not really good luck. But not an abysmal one, that's for sure. Hold card. Quite likely, well, either NAS or the factors, really. Don't see a reason to hold anything else. So like I said, we are playing a best of 3. So after this game we'll have another one on Saturday and third one, if necessary, sometime later, next week probably. This is my first stage for this tournament, for the playoff stage, of course. Shazan already did play one game, kind of a weird pairing since he won on the board but overstepped the time, even though it was only the forgot the word, but they're playing with 60 minutes, but the timer was set on 90 minutes, of course. So his opponent did suggest that I think Shazan should claim the victory, but in the end it was adjudicated as his opponent's victory, who then withdrew from the tournament. So, kind of weird. Okay, guess Shazan is taking his sweet time. Ah, yeah. So no Europe domination for me. And no free special relationship as well. Which means that my first order of business now... Okay, there are two things I need to take care of. Spacing for the first bonus and going to South Korea to protect it from a too easy takeover. Oh, another 4-up? Yuck. Very well then. Special relationship doesn't matter that much, I think. On the other hand, he's obviously preparing for a coup to get access to Pakistan and everything else around it. So I feel that I should do at least a token effort to gain access to Pakistan. A risk in the Pakistani war if necessary, of course. Also a semi-decent coup target for my opponent, which means that I almost definitely won't be playing Nasser, since I really like it to... Okay, that didn't work. See, I'm already annoyed. Prone to make a bad move, perhaps. Okay, no reason to hold on to Truman any longer. And I really, really hope he's out of 4-ops now. Since considering the fact that I'll be down something like 7 VPs. Oh, okay, got one back. Yes, I actually saved 6 victory points in Europe, which probably would have been lost if I headlined Nasser. Then again, I did have all the European events, so maybe I could have fought. Okay, Europe is scored, I know, but Italy still merits some protection. After all, if he's planning an AR6, then Italy is always a decent target. Still, I can hardly be optimistic after having... maybe the up difference was not that great, since he did have 2 scorings. Oh, still can't feel too happy about turn 1, given that Soviets are expected to have some advantage, and I'm 6 VP behind, but at least I got Italy. I will get CA out of the way. So yeah, there are some benefits around. I guess we are both playing chicken with Pakistan. Well, in my case, it's not that I'm just playing chicken. I just don't have any decent card to take it with. Since I'm definitely not playing China card this turn. I would have to regain Italy. Might have, should he won the Korean War and took it, but well, I hope he plays something inconsequential finally. So far, it's been scoring, 4-op, 4-op, very good event, scoring. Okay, which was relatively inconsequential, to be said. Guess my opponent is taking his time as well. Okay, good news, the factors are out. So if I get a D card or the purge on turn 2, I'll be free to headline it. Although I am a little worried that he might get it. Okay, you're probably going to need to view this video on double speed. It will make me sound pretty ridiculous. I tried that already. But it's probably best given how much time we're taking. Oh, just to make sure. Let's leave the window for time victory open as well. Okay. Okay, that did not sync, and do go on. I wonder if he'll lower DEFCON again. That'd be actually just a little bit annoying for me, since I would have to choose between Lebanon and Pakistan. And annoying he chose to be. Okay, Asia is not scored yet. Pakistan it is. Risky, I know, but I need to take some risks in this game. Ooh. Hello, Asia. Hello, Perch. Okay. Don't touch the mouse yet. No, no, no. I know what you want to do. I do have the tendency to play some of these games as if it was a bullet instead of a rapid or a classical game. It might be working for Alireza Firouzja, but definitely not working for me. Need to take my time, even if the move to play seems obvious. Okay, his headline was disturbingly fast, so I assume containment or into Pakistani war. Okay, since I'll be holding on to use Japan for a while. Okay, I need to steal Thailand. No way around it, I think. And which one is it? Containment. Okay. Okay, however, I do have a choice about which card to use to steal Pakistan. Could use the China card and take Laos, Cambodia as well. And I would get to hold 2 cards, which sounds decent. Now, these would be, of course, 2 of the 3 US events, probably NORAD and US Japan, as they seem most likely to do me harm. On the other hand, this would limit my chances of getting a D card on turn 3, since I will be getting 1 card less. Decisions. This would, of course, increase my chances of scoring a domination. I would have 4 countries against 1. He would have to play in a suboptimal manner to rectify that, because if I take only Thailand, then he takes Pakistan, he takes Laos, Cambodia, it's 3 already. For the sake of domination, I think I'll do it. I expect him to have massive ops this turn. As luck would have it, however, my ops are pretty decent as well, especially if you count the China card. Okay, so it's 4-1. He can still use a 4-op, like this one, to secure a draw. I could just take India, but that's actually problematic because he can just use Indo-Pakistani war on me if he has it, and goodbye domination. However, I can be a little bit more clever about it. I can take South Korea and put 2 in India. Which will make it a little bit problematic for him. He can't just use the event on India in that case. Okay. Okay, I need to be a little more careful about my next move, since I would like to leave talent overprotected. However, I might not have the time to do it properly. Since... Okay, I played 4 cards. One of them is the scoring. One of them needs to be a coup, unless my opponent beats me to it. Okay. Oh, not okay, exactly. Yeah. It's extremely likely I will not get this domination. Sadly. Recount just doesn't work for me. Yeah, and his ops are too strong. He'll just take Afghanistan in response. Well, too bad, I guess. Okay, one move has to be in Southeast Asia to take advantage of the bonus and protect Thailand better. Okay, yeah, I wasn't too clever enough about my purge move. Should have probably put one in Lebanon. Okay, okay, choices. I could coup right now, getting Milops, possibly Panama, in the process. Yeah, probably should. Not terribly pleased with that. Given my failure, I wonder if it was the right call to use the China card. I mean, it did force him to go on the spending spree in Southeast Asia. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Still, I could have really used a higher roll. So far, all of our rolls were poor. Okay. I have a moment to play Nasser. Goody. Still no D cards to be seen. That might mean that I have made an even bigger mistake playing the China card. Since if my opponent did not get any, all of them are waiting for me. Okay, my game from Asia will be okay. And what? D or nope. Okay, so before you finally take it, I will score it. Thank you. Followed by he did have it. Yeah. Ooh, and failed. Goody. Okay, that's actually kind of funny because there are so many things I would like to take. Lebanon, Libya. But I think I'll go with taking advantage of the bonus and securing a very temporary Asia domination. And praying for a D card. Okay, Canada is already taken, so NORAD is very, very much going into space. Okay, he's holding. No, he's not holding a D card, sorry. Of course he's not. But he did not threaten Libya. Interesting. Okay, no D-stall, which is bad. By the way, I should probably count what else he might have. Arab-Israeli war is one of them, I think. Should have done that earlier. It would have been easier to check. Okay, no duck and cover, at least not necessarily. No 5-year plan. Vietnam, of course. NATO. Probably should remember more cards. So these are Arab Israeli, NATO. Oh no, Vietnam is already played, of course. So these I remember. Independent Reds, maybe? Nah, also done. Normally I would just go for socialist governments. But this is my best card. I don't particularly fancy playing it just like that. And I'm too scared about the factors to risk decall, so it has to be harmless one-up. Yeah. Good call, I guess. So, for a safe 2-up coup, a 2. Okay, I'm certainly glad I'm not going for the high risk, high reward Pietrzak style moves, since that would have hurt a lot. As things are now, okay. My position is hardly great, especially since... damn it, I'm stupid. Should have used Formosan for the coup. Especially since he knows I have it. Okay, maybe it wasn't that bad, then again. I mean, if he gives me the China card, that's probably a reasonable deal for having to give him Formosan. Okay, still, I should have thought about it. Taken more care in it. Okay, any European Comic Cons, another one missing, so at least Europe will be a little bit safer. Okay, overall State of the Union. Right you are, sir. Okay, so just in case you are harboring a Middle East scoring, let me have a quick look at the situation here. Tickle can wait for a while. I have a China card insurance of sorts, since every brutal move into Asia can be replied to with US-Japan. For some price, of course, but not great really. On the other hand, yeah, I might have rushed that a little bit as well. My opponent can play a smart move right now. Double threat of Nigeria and Libya, both of which are supposed to be mine, really. If only I had been more careful about it and not just greedily went for a domination in the Middle East. This is one of these little things that can make a very big difference in the long term. Yeah, probably should have just went with decal. Just to get it out of the way, create some threat. Then again, there's some merit in playing decal late here. Another Europe scoring. Okay. No, I'll be kind of glad to get China card from him. Okay, maybe not that glad. Okay, here you are. So no more double threat. Europe scoring. Okay, harmless enough. Oh, he's still holding Comic-Con and Arab-Israeli War, and that, of course. And he's not getting that, no way, Jose. Okay, should decal be my AR5 or AR6? Yeah, probably AR5, since I want to be able to respond should he choose to do something funny in Asia. By the way, what is the status in Asia? Okay, I lack one battleground. Here's the China card, so my odds aren't great. expected score is a 0. Yeah, he knows I have decoy and I want to play it, so that means it's a kind of a forced move, and I don't want to make him being able to play and move against my forced move. Whoa! Okay, I'll give you that, no problem. Okay, no problem is too strong a word for it. Since now it's a draw in Asia. But a very US sort of tweaked. I'm missing word here. A draw that favors US. Whoa. Well, shit. Okay. Dico has to wait. Really hope he doesn't have Asia. I mean, I know he have Arab Israeli. Then again, if he doesn't have Asia, would he have played like this? Okay, but there's nothing to be done. Cannot stop the domination. Only thing I can do is make it more expensive for him to play in Asia. Since the factors are gone, Deacon will be a safe headline for me. See, I wonder whether I should have overprotected the Koreas. This would have been instead of going for Iraq, and I did know he has NATO. I did not expect him to really play the China card and NATO both into North Korea. Since Korean War, I think, was a mystery card for him. Did I play it already? No, I didn't. Maybe he has known. Maybe he has exactly known what my cards are. Okay. No Asia scoring. Which... Asia scoring. Right. Okay, stay calm. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. Okay, Miss Envy, not a problem since I hold the damn card. And I dare not headline it, of course. I will, however, headline Quagmire, which hopefully will help me take care of two problems: coup and protect Asia. For the coup card, if I'm allowed to coup, that is. It is a little bit tempting to leave Missile Envy in my hand for the next turn. However, I am very lacking in ups, and I'm lacking in rolls as well. Okay, I really hope he doesn't just use grain cells or something like that on me. Would have been very annoying. Just take Zaire and, well, I'm erased from these regions. Okay, I can go back to Africa. Still hardly a reason to be optimistic. Now it's very likely that my opponent got an access card somewhere here, whereas I got none. Some small part might be my fault, of course, since I played the China card on turn 2, with both D cards unaccounted for. Yuck. So yeah, he can erase practically anything from the map right now. Okay, Zaire and 3 from Asia, I assume. Guess I'll have to use the China card again and again. Now, to have would be really great if he missed his first Quagmire roll. Okay, I'm gonna risk playing a higher card. Is there a reason not to coup right now? Probably not. There would be some reason to play Mr. Envy, but I just don't have the time. I need to coup. I need to protect Asia. Okay, the roll was, well, as rolls go, unremarkable but acceptable. Marked my best roll in Italy. Oh yeah. And he discarded Rapid Reward. Not a horrible card by any means. I might get away here with not playing the China card. Nah. Just don't have enough ops. I really need to play the China card. However, I might risk playing Mr. Envy next action round. Whoa. Dude. Okay, can I steal domination here with flower power? 2, 4, 6. Not yet. But Maybe soon. Okay, there's no reason not to steal Indonesia while I'm at it. And Algeria. Since why the hell not? Whew, he got out. Annoying. Yeah. Okay, that was threatening. 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna risk Miss Envy. Might lose me the game, but what the hell. You live only twice, right? Besides, not discarding will bury you to a triple Quagmire would have been a really, really high IQ move. Not that I expect my opponent to have a low IQ, but I wouldn't consider Sankt and Wojciech Pietrzak put together so sneaky. And I know I could have just maybe played it earlier. Okay, he's thinking. I was kind of optimistic about his next discard when he discarded Warsaw Pact. And I really wanted access everywhere. Take Indonesia, Algeria, maybe South Korea as well. Besides, he discarded so many cards and he's been rather lucky with his draws so far. I was really not confident about what he could have in store for me. And given that he's taking his sweet time, well, you can probably assume I'm not losing this game on turn 4. You can probably assume he doesn't have a problem-free card to give me. We can also assume that I am very reckless for having done so, since I could have just played Flower Power, take Indonesia, South Korea and Algeria, suffer something. Ooh, Suri. Right. Okay. Yeah, that could have troubled me in Asia. Is that what I want? Probably. This allows a missile envy play to Indonesia and Saharan states, and consequently a realignment in Algeria, since I just dare not ignore the scoring. Since I have 2 of them, I just don't want to leave them for my last play. Also tells me he doesn't have any 4-ups. Oh, okay. No, Asia has to go first. I'm not taking risks with that. That's for sure. Ah, he had Africa. Okay, am I still greedy? Probably. Sorry, not 2. 1. 2 in here. And 1 somewhere. Somewhere nice. Okay, Europe has to be ignored for a while. Okay, colonials could be a problem here. So maybe like this. I know I'm being probably too greedy here. But that is 1 VP more from the scoring. Two more VP from Indonesia when it comes. At the cost of, well, allowing him to do stuff. Yeah, he did stuff. Didn't really affect the scoring. But oh well. Still, probably I can't complain about this turn. First really nice turn I've had in this game so far. Okay, the one when I stole talent wasn't that bad, but then again, yeah, did not get a domination. Still, the game will be decided in the Americas. So whoever gets an access card first is likely to have a huge advantage. I do have the advantage in the old world and in Africa, true. But puppets, yeah, they at least even it out. Okay, I guess it's time for it to take Mexico, isn't it? Yeah, I kind of regret not playing Miss Envy a bit earlier. Ah, he heard me. Whoa. Just kidding. Guys. Junta, once more step. Liberation Theology. Damn! And OPEC. And no Miss Envy to worry about. Anything else to worry about? Grains as always. The Purge as always. No defectors. Okay. Headline is clear enough. Bear Trap, of course, and Brashford and IBM, all the good stuff. But not Voice of America, for which I am thankful. My ops are low again. Okay, assuming I want to play OPEC for the event, with likely 4 VPs riding on it. Damn! Huh. Yeah, but he has to have some access card. Cannot really hope he doesn't. So, I'm gonna have to suffer his coups for quite a while. I could go for Uruguay and double header, but that would just leave me with 1 influence each in those countries, so yeah, this does risk him just taking both Venezuela and Brazil. Whoa! Where did that come from? That was certainly unexpected. Okay, if only he fails a coup. I'm gonna swindle him out of one small step bonus. Or if he succeeds so high that it's no point in bothering to respond to that. Still, I have to celebrate. I got a high roll. That is ignorable. And he only used a 3-up. Doesn't he have anything higher? Okay, now I would love to play something high, but as high as a 2-up. But that's an event. That's unplayable. Okay, that's not really playable, but then again I'll have to play it, so yeah. Since I'm not giving him Tehran, I think. Okay, I'll just respond with the lowest card, I guess. I know I should have went to Uruguay, and I would have, if I only had a card to spare. But I feel that I need to keep these high 2-up cards with me for a while now, at least. And I really want the OPEC event, although I will use it for ops if necessary. Still, he got the low rolls. That's surprising. Okay, big guy coming. Ooh. That, he was tiny. Okay. Before my opponent changes his mind. Okay, is Perch still around? Yeah. Before he coos me out of Venezuela. Ooh. Nice call. Okay, not holding on to that one, that's for sure. I'm holding on to Tehran. I know eventing John Paul is risky, but I still believe that I might get rescued by Warsaw Pact and Europe is scored, so why the hell wouldn't I? Okay, he needs to slow down significantly. So South is a risk here, that's for sure. Is how I learned. No, at least that's not a problem. Let's threaten something. There's no way for me to get mill-ups, sadly. But oh well. Even though I'm losing a lot of real estate in Africa, I'm actually the only one with any influence in the Americas, courtesy of junta, of course. and my opponent's failed coups. Okay, what's the status of Fidel? Still waiting for me. Fidel, mi compadre. I miss you so. Okay, I wonder of what should I do if he coups Uruguay successfully. Or this would have been, of course, ineffective in a general sense, going for a non-battleground, doing nuclear subs fiesta, but still. Whoa. Yeah, he got it. Okay, let's create another threat in that case. At least I got something out of the deal. Hope he doesn't insult me to get an insulting 4 VPs for his mill-ups instead of the regular 2. Of course, he could also just coup Panama, but well, he has abundance of targets. So I'm not really going to be bothered by giving him another. That's one advantage of having so many weaknesses. You're always going to have weaknesses, plenty of them. So for the time being, you need... Oh, okay, he did have it and played it for a bloody high coup. Blah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Damn it. Talk about bad luck. Yeah, I know. What did I not? I didn't get was grain sales. So I'm gonna be wary about that. Since normally I would have went with Fidel, but the perspective of grain sales sting ABM worries me. Okay, but until I see grain sales, and there's a decent chance he has it. Okay, not pleased. Yeah, has to be Venezuela, I guess. Nice. And what do you do? Argentina? Venezuela again? Searching out Brazil. Okay, I need to be a little worried also about brush war, of course, but brush war always finds a target, even Italy, which I have no intention of protecting any further from it. None whatsoever. Cultural revolution still around, but well, given the abundance of wealth in my hand, I'm not playing it yet. Okay, you go for Argentina, I coup Argentina. That's understandable enough, I guess. Naturally, my opponent could have Mr. Candy and just dump all the bad scorings to hell. Although for the moment he only has one bad scoring, South America. Okay, but certainly this hand gave back what, well, most others lacked in ops. Okay, turn 4. Okay, actually I had 1 4-up, 2 3-ups. Okay, acceptable. But yeah, turn 1 was poorish. Turn 2. Okay, no reason to do that, I guess. Yeah, that's clever. He could have flower power. Hmm, 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 hmm. I think I'll forget about the coup. If I coup Panama first, it's quite likely for me to fail. Even cleaning Panama is a failure. And I'll be giving up in this entire region. So maybe I'll just go for this. He still might fail in Argentina. And in any case, I'll get Nigeria out of the deal. One of these games against these overachieving 1600 players was in one in which my opponent on turn 1 playing the Soviets got 4 ops card, including the Purge, Blockade to nicely complement it, 6 on his first coup, don't remember whether it was Italy or Iran, and a decal, just to make sure he doesn't just get blocked with his high ops. So yeah, that was quite an adventure. Luckily the luck evened out later, so I was able to win the game. I think it was by 3 victory points in the final scoring. Something like that. Okay, what is your choice now, friend? You probably should just risk a coup in Argentina. Maybe Brushword gives you more options. Maybe Colonials give you some options. By the way, it's rather likely we'll not have a reshuffle on turn 7. Okay, likely maybe is too strong a word for it, since if we both just... Ooh, here's the purge. Interesting. Huh. Decisions, decisions. Okay, so the classic move would be to go for Panama. However, I'm something of a fan of just playing the board. And given that my position in Africa is somewhat precarious, especially in Angola, I think I like the idea of Queen Zaire instead. This does, okay, pose some problems in Asia, but given that I hold Bertrab and Tehran, I'm probably not going to be holding on to Shuttle Diplomacy, since I'm not playing the China card, definitely. Ooh, yeah. If that was to be my role, I'm certainly glad I did not go for a Panama coup. Okay, now. brush war. Somewhat likely always. And I kind of need to remind myself about Europe. No scorings? Oh, you mean person. That's definitely a very good reason not to play Tehran. Which means I'm holding bear trap as an insurance of sorts against a plethora of bad US events. I'm spacing that. Sorry. Nuisance of a card. As soon as possible, actually, unless there's a realignment issue in Central America. In which case, chat to the rescue. Okay, cards still in play. Okay, chat to the rescue. Huh. Oh, realignment threat here. Also, good reason to look at it. Kinda hoped for higher rolls though. Yeah. Okay. That means Fidel is postponed. At least until my opponent gets these realignments out of the way. A bit more attention to Poland also required. Yeah, he did get it. Venezuela or Italy? Ouch. So, my position just turned to not that great. Okay, colonials are still in play. But I'm going to give much more attention to Europe starting right now. I could maybe just break something with Muslim Revolution. Not sure it's the right call, and I'm not sure I have the right target. Since I know this was a very non-threatening move. By the way, how many scoring do you have? 3? Yeah. 3 scorings unaccounted for. All in my favor. Okay, 1 is a one-time deal. But still, colonials will make quite a mess of things here. Okay, what else except for the scorings is in play? Flower power, that's one thing I remember. Probably no more 4-ups. Okay, what about... Oh no, this tile was gone on turn 3. One more Angolan event. Yeah, that. That was somewhat unaggressive. Okay, before I make a move, I need to take a look here. Grain cells, obviously. Unspaceable grain cells, which worries me quite a bit. Colonials. Good thing, at least, that these cards are not yet, will appear only once. Brezhnev, my dear friend. Summit, I think. Yeah. Cuban Missile Crisis. Maybe, or was it played already? No. Okay, I need to play Fidel right now. And let's see about the realignments. At least if he's realigning, he's not breaking anything in his AR7. I hope just I will lose only Panama, which I did. And I got grain sales. Yay. But I will be able to space it. Remarkably. Okay, and my opponent is running a bit low on time. Interestingly, there are 16 cards, right? So nothing was redrawn. No China card, no fancy stuff with UN intervention. No Mr. Kennedy so far as well, which means that all of these statements are demonstrably false, which is a nuisance. Since I will not get anything out of South America, so I expect colonials as a headline, since that's a significant game changer. Whoa, not. Interesting. Would have really expected it. Still a decent move, of course. Okay, I'm not going to risk bear trap, since if I can just space grain cells and get some value from it. So Brezhnev it is. Okay, 3 ops should probably go, at least 2 ops needs to go to Central America. Can I create a meaningful threat with the remaining 1 or 2 ops? Seems not. Seems I cannot. Yes, I won't get any decent score into late war. I'll be scoring US domination in Central America after all. Okay. And that will be useful for a coup, but I also could probably use puppet for it. Too bad there are 3 ops in Panama. I could just break it if it had any less. I won't be able even to start a bloody coup war, since I would have to remove 2 from Cuba to do that. So bloody annoying. Okay, guess it means Europe. Yeah, clever play with Cuban Missile Crisis. Clever play indeed. That's interesting. My opponent did not establish a domination, which he could have with just 1 more point in El Salvador. Can't complain about that, I guess. Okay, so now Mr. Kennedy, assume. Could be colonials as well. But I see no reason to, exactly. Yeah. I know. Okay, now for the avalanche. Time to prepare. Okay, at least got that going, so I will likely have the advantage going into late war. Still, all the ops sometimes are just not enough if the scorings don't come out right. I did get lucky with some of the scorings, of course. But these 2 were spectacular. 4, 8, 5, 9. Not only did they only appear on turn 7, they never scored. Still, my advantage is rather significant, so I expect that for my opponent it's likely either... okay. Nuisance. Sounds right. Still going to hold on to Bear Trap, of course. That's perfectly spaceable next turn and a good way out of trouble if I get too many problem cards. Okay, stuff to remember about. Definitely colonials. Okay. me to do a coup as well, I guess. But is there a reason to do one in Nicaragua? Think not. I really think not. I'll just remove the influence to have the option. Maybe I'll delay, going for a coup for a moment. I'm going to delay playing Cultural Revolution as well, since, well, Nixon. I know it's 4 ops right now. But I would really like to, well, hold on to the China card since I have a winning advantage, so I need to first of all make sure I don't lose. Going for a fast win is just not as important. Also need to watch out about the time. I expect my opponent to overstep, to be honest, since he's taking his sweet time, although I am as well. And with puppets, I will realign. I have the option 2 plus 1 target. Might not get. Okay, another chance. So that worked. And that worked. Might as well test my luck. Yeah. Yeah, that would not have worked even in South Africa. Still, decent gain. Can't complain. To 4 influence for the price of 3. Ah, actually the roll against Nigeria. Nigeria was nice. Right. At least I prompt him to do that. Maybe was a reason not to do that. Yeah. He'll steal the China card right now. I think this was unavailable still. Okay, Europe and Europe. I know, Warsaw Pact, Reformer, still on the deck, but I'm feeling a little bit paranoid about it right now. Oh, that was unlucky. Cost him shuttle diplomacy also. And for a coup, I choose you. Okay, I expect he'll steal the China card now. So, any options of winning this game prematurely? Africa. Or OPEC. Yeah. Unavoidable, really. You, really? Yeah. Still, I got OPEC and North Sea oil. could just win the game. And Suez, which could save me from trouble in Europe. Let's give this a try first. Did not see that coming. Still. Cannot give him that, cannot give him that. Would have been somewhat annoying to give him that. No, he'll not expect it. Arms race. Followed by a coup in Nigeria. Perfectly innocent. Perfectly innocent moves. Maybe I should have went to France though. So if he discards a card out of my hand, I just dump Europe. That's not something I will complain about. He should probably assume that Wargames loss is probably unavoidable. Oh no, he knows I don't have Wargames. I gave him Archery to Missile Envy. I need to think more like my opponent would. No, I expect him to fill Europe and lose. After a very interesting game, okay, but maybe too soon to write an eulogy for my opponent. Now is a good time to do it. Thanks for the game. So, I guess that's it for now, and see you on Saturday for the rematch, in which sadly I'll play the wrong side of the force. Oh, my opponent recorded as well. So I'll be sure to post his link to his video as well. So cheers!